see my screen? Okay. So we're gonna start off with ranking the top 25 states. Obviously, I haven't been to most of these states. That it's almost impossible. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, obviously, I have not been to all of these states. In fact, I've been to less than half. In fact, my dad actually been to every single state in the United States. He took a huge road trip for like 3 months. Yeah, you're welcome, Ohio elections. And my dad has been in every single state, and he's not even from the United States. He wasn't even born here, and he's been in every single state. He visited it over the summer, last summer actually. Sorry, not this summer. Okay, so we're gonna start with the Washington. Washington gets almost Washington is one of the top states that actually gets the most rain, and whoever goes to school there, you're gonna see a lot of rainfall, and it's always like overcast. There's not really much to do in Washington. Uh, I don't see it being top 25. I don't get why it would be. There's not really much. There's a lot of rainfall. It shares the border with Canada, so nothing too interesting. Same with Oregon. I don't really get it. They have wildfires there. They get some snow. Oregon get I think Oregon can get nice sometimes. During the winter time, because they do have seasonal fires, I believe. And by the way, Red Ohio elections. I know Ravenous Raptors already did so, but Red Ohio elections. If you can, please share this stream to anybody you know, so we can get more people. Um, so Red Ohio elections says he thinks Ohio is the first best and Florida is the second best. That kind of makes sense because you are from Ohio, and I'm sure you're proud to be there because of what you're commenting. Okay, so let's get back to it real quick. Is my audio loud? I don't think it's loud. Okay, so we're gonna next day is California. This is interesting because I currently live in California and I recently went to Nevada. So I live in California. Uh, so being here, I can tell you a lot of things. Uh, I know it's really known for wildfires, but the thing is, I don't live near wildfires. I live in the south. I'm actually 30 minutes away from the U.S. Mexican border, and I actually went to a mall near the border because that's how close it is. Like the malls here are super close to the border. So yeah, I'm in the deep south of California. I'm very close to the Mexican border, and uh, it gets dangerous at times, but nothing really much happened here. I think California, in terms of politics, yeah, California is one of the worst states in terms of politics. Uh, actually, one of the states. Uh, it's actually one of the states that is uh, heavily Democratic. It depends which political party you want, but out of politics, California is very beautiful. I'm from this. I'm in the deep south. I'm in the bottom of California, so I think in terms of in terms of land and in terms of how California looks like, and nature, California is pretty beautiful. But in terms of politics, yes, I will definitely put it in red. But in terms of California itself, put politics aside, California is pretty nice. I mean, you have income tax here, and when it comes to political stuff, California is terrible. But California is pretty nice. Has a lot of oceans. LA is pretty nice. LA is actually kind of dirty though, quite dirty. Um, but yeah, it's definitely in the top 20, definitely not below. So Nevada, I've recently been to Nevada. I've actually been to Nevada 3 times. Twice in I forgot what city it was called. Carson City? No, not Carson City. Yeah, I forgot, but I've been in Vegas twice. Uh, and then the other time I went, that was not in Vegas. I was in the northern part of Nevada, which is basically the Republican side of Nevada. I've been, around here. If you guys can see my mouse cursor thing, I've been to Nevada twice, and I've been to one other county in the north once, which is a very heavily Republican county. And if you haven't watched my other videos, I said that the first time I stepped foot in Nevada, I went to a bathroom and I saw anti Joe Biden graffiti, and that just shows you, that may come from one person, but that just shows you the mood swing in Nevada. If you're talking political wise, Nevada is very 50-50 split. But in terms of the state itself, the agriculture, the land, and what it looks like when you go there, yeah, it's a lot of desert. Okay, the southern part of Nevada is a lot of desert. The northern part of Nevada is kind of kind of close to the northern side of California, and the northern part of Nevada gets really cold. Like it gets really cold. But the south part is complete desert. You have Death Valley, which I've been to last week. So yeah, and if you want to go to Vegas, yeah, California is one of the best. If you want to go to Vegas, okay. But other than that, I mean Nevada, not California. Other than that, yeah, Nevada's decent. You guys saying in the chat? You guys can follow along. So, what do you guys think about Nevada? Uh, and what do you guys think about California, my home state of California? This is gonna take a long time, so let's just skim through this. Okay, I'm gonna fill in a bunch of states right. Montana, I would say Idaho, Kansas, Nebraska, South Dakota, North Dakota are all terrible states to live in. I know they're Republican states. I do not care. This is why they have three electoral votes. North Dakota, South Dakota, whatever you want to call it. These states have three electoral votes for a reason. Um, and the reason why is because it's boring. It's straight boring. It's literally the middle of nowhere. I mean, you're just gonna see straight acres of land that is not owned by anybody, and I think that's what you're gonna get in North Dakota, South Dakota, same in Nebraska. Even these states in the mid part of U.S., I would say, the middle to the north, are kind of boring. It tells you why they have three electoral votes. It tells you why the population is so low because the states themselves are just boring. Wyoming, I would say, in terms of if you want to take a lot of pictures, if you're a picture person, and if you like, nature, yeah, Wyoming is top 25 best, I would say. Yeah, I believe someone else joined. We are ranking the top 25 states, and then we're going to talk about Kentucky Brown Jackson being exposed, and then we'll do on my 2022 Senate midterms. So we can actually do the Q&A in the chat right now. So if you guys have any questions for the Q&A, because any new subscribers, I'm sure you have a lot of questions on my political stances, whether if I'm a Republican or Democrat or whatever, what do I believe about this and that. Let me know in the comment section, such as Ravenous Raptors, if you have any Q&A things. Okay, I also live in California. Okay, I guess that too because you did say you were in this. You did say your time was the same time as me. I also live in California, but I'm not a fan of it. Yeah, I'm not a fan of it as well in terms of political uh, stances. Yeah, I'm not a fan of California. It's heavily, yeah, I don't like it. But it does get nice here. It's populated too. I don't like dead states such as North Dakota, South Dakota, just so dead. I like populated states. I'm a city guy. If you guys didn't know, I'm a city guy. Um, yeah, wildfires like that. Uh, yeah, I live in a hill on top of a city, so I also don't get wildfires because uh, I literally have an ocean right next to me. Not really right next to me, about 20 minutes away. You take a freeway and then there's the ocean. And I'm in the south, by the way. So, yeah, Texas is the worst thing about California. This is why in the future, I didn't tell you guys, but I'm planning to move out of California, just like a lot of these people, because I'm planning on moving to Texas. If you guys didn't know, majority of people who move to Texas are coming from California, and it makes sense. Also, yeah, gas prices. Take that back. Gas prices are the worst. And then the taxes in California is the second worst. Also, this state has income tax. So that's why I'm planning on moving in the future. Um, yeah, yeah, it's about $6 and it gets to $7 too. So, okay, let's continue on with ranking all these states. Move to Ohio. Uh, Probably not. I don't really like Ohio. It's cool actually. It's cool. Definitely cool. Maybe I can visit there in the future. Uh, yeah, but I'm thinking of Florida, Texas. In fact, I want to move to Virginia even. I like Virginia. I like Glenn Youngkin. I know he's not going to be their governor forever, obviously, but I like Virginia. It's Virginia. I heard is very green. A lot of you'll see a lot of green in Virginia. So let's get back to the map. Uh, by the way, for those who are curious and why I don't have my webcam, it's laggy. Sorry about that. And by the way, for those who are new, please give me your Q&A questions in the comment section so we can get to more discussing. So yeah, Utah. Uh, I believe it's literally the land of the Mormons. That's a religion, by the way. I'm sure everybody knows what Mormon is. Um, but yeah, it's kind of ruled by one religion, and Utah is great for getting taking pictures. It's great. It also has wildfires, but in the wintertime it gets freezing, it's cold, the mountains are snowy, and they have beautiful mountains, okay? If you're a picture person, yeah, Utah's good for you. Arizona, I would say, is pretty nice too. Alaska, I think Alaska is beautiful. In fact, it's top 15 for me. Alaska is very beautiful. And I don't know why they put Alaska down here. It's up here. It should be up here with Canada, by the way. Hawaii is actually down here near California. Just to let you guys know. Uh, let's see here. Okay, so okay, Colorado. Colorado has severe wildfires. Basically, every state right here, if you guys see my mouse cursor, has a bunch of wildfires, especially Colorado as well. Um, Colorado has a bunch of school shootings, um, and I believe they're an anti-gun state as well. So, Colorado, it's nice and all that. I would say it's exactly in the top 20 to 25. Um, okay, it's fine to me. Colorado's fine. It's definitely near red, I would say. Colorado's in the middle, 20, top 20. Definitely not the best state. New Mexico, completely boring. I don't get it. Why would anybody be there? Texas, okay, let's go to Hawaii first. Honestly, if you want to go on a getaway vacation, just go to Hawaii. That's pretty much it. Okay, it's beautiful, but other than that, political wise, yeah, you don't want to be there. Um, anything else in the chat? Nope. Okay. Looks like you guys don't have Q&A questions. Wow. Okay, Texas. This is what I was talking about. In the future, my top 3 states that I want to move to. One of them is Texas. I believe they have no income state income tax. And if you guys didn't know, you can get a house in Texas half the price of a house in California. You see, for example, if your house in California is about $1 million, you can get a house in Texas for about around 500K, maybe even 400K. That's why if if things get too expensive, move to Texas, literally. So I'm telling you guys right now, move there. My house. I mean, I obviously don't own it, but my family. So basically, my house right now, my dad's house, I would say. I don't really know. It's not my house. Um, is about I believe $1.4 million. Listen, when we bought this house, it wasn't $1.4 million back then because we bought it. I believe more than a decade. We bought it like 11, 12 years ago, and it was obviously not $1.4 million. It was around 800K, 800,000. So yes, if this house was $1.4 million, I guarantee you wouldn't buy it. That's way too much. You can get a house the size of this, half the price in Texas. That's why I like Texas so much. I'm gonna fill it in green. I don't know why I didn't a long time ago. It's the top 10 states. Top 10 for me. That's Texas. Um, so yeah. Oklahoma, I believe, is the most Republican state in the United States. So, in terms of political, stuff, then yeah, Oklahoma's pretty good. But other than that, I mean, what else do you get in Oklahoma? It's pretty boring. I mean, when I filled in red, I'm not saying it's terrible, okay? I'm just saying it's not the best, for sure. Any more chats coming in? No. Try to chat, you guys. And like I said, invite people, share this as well. So Louisiana, in my opinion, is one of the worst states. You know, it's it, you know in terms of in terms of political spectrums. Yes, Louisiana could be in the top 25 best states in terms of politics. Now, in terms of other things, they have one of the worst, I believe, uh, uh, tornadoes, uh, and and what's the word here? Natural disasters. Um, and I just don't like Louisiana. I just don't. I mean, in terms of, if you want to try, if you're not from the South and if you want to try, Southern food and all that, then yeah, Louisiana would be good. Maybe I would say, I don't know, Southern food. Then yeah, in terms of food, yeah, Louisiana's pretty good. But other than that, I mean, there's nothing to do there. If you want to get terrible natural disasters, then yeah, go to Louisiana. They have the worst hurricanes and whatnot. So, yeah. Okay, so it looks like we have a few people on the stream. Arkansas, I don't get why people live in Arkansas. I don't get it. What is there to do there? We're gonna talk about a different subject here. So I'm gonna skip through these states. Missouri is pretty nice. It does have state income tax, so yeah, I don't get why anybody would be there. Anyways, I get it. If you're a farmer, then yeah, you would probably be up in the Midwest. You would see a lot of wildlife in Missouri as well. Mississippi, Alabama. I hate Alabama. I don't know why. It's a dangerous state. I believe it's the one of the most dangerous states in the United States. And then Iowa, it's just like the what I said earlier. The Midwest, you're going to see a lot of farming, a lot of wildfire. I believe sorry, not wildfire. A lot of wildlife. Um, Iowa, it's not the worst state, and it's also not the best. I'm gonna put it above 25, top 25, because I don't get why I would put it under, nothing to do there. Now, Minnesota, in terms of politics, Minnesota, in my opinion, in terms of politics, is one of the worst states. And okay, in terms of politics, especially Minneapolis, you know, it's near Canada and all that. They get. Oh, by the way, Minnesota gets tons of snow. In fact, Minnesota is one of these states in the United States that is the coldest. They get possibly 10 to 5 degrees. Sometimes I believe they go below in the negatives. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's right. Okay, we got new chats coming up. Ravenous Raptors. I believe it's Ravenous. Let me know if I'm saying your name. Okay, I plan to move to Texas. Yeah, that's what I've been saying. No income state tax. Houses are cheap. You literally get a mansion, half the price of a house in California, Florida, or Tennessee when I'm older. Now Tennessee, it's all right. Okay, Florida is good. A lot of people like Florida, especially Republicans, because it's the way the state is shifting. It's definitely shifting towards the Republican Party, and in the future, it's going to be solid Republican. Is it solid right now? No. So in terms of politics, Florida is good, but you know, I think the Miami area is pretty good. If you want to go on a vacation, yes, Florida is the best for you. They have the best beaches. Their beaches are beautiful. I believe Clearwater Beach. I heard of Clearwater Beach. I believe that's nice as well. But other than that, Florida is pretty nice. There's a lot of green, uh, but there's a lot of a lot of alligators, so you might come by one as well. But I heard there's a lot of swamp, so that's the downside of Florida. It's kind of swampy. Besides Florida, what state has the best governor? Governors don't stay. So if you're going to move to Florida or any state in the next 10 years, you're probably not going to have the current governor, obviously. Now, besides Florida, probably Texas, Greg Abbott. And you're right, not really much. Glenn Youngkin of Virginia. Virginia is a good one. I suggest go to Virginia as well. Yeah, Virginia is pretty nice. Okay, let's go back to the map. Illinois, one of the worst states. I don't get why anybody would live there, especially in the hood. You'll probably be dead. I don't know why I filled that green. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, Minnesota's pretty bad. I don't know why I didn't fill that. Florida's pretty good. Uh, Tennessee, Tennessee's all right. Kentucky Fried Chicken, you know where that comes from. West Virginia, I don't know why anybody would live there. Okay. Uh, North Carolina is pretty nice. They have a lot of bears, I heard. North Carolina is pretty. If you want to go on like the rural suburban places in North Carolina, yeah, they're pretty nice. They're pretty quiet. I would say. Virginia, definitely one of the top best states. They have one of the best governors. Uh, and also, when Glenn Youngkin won Virginia in that election versus Glenn Youngkin versus Terry McAuliffe. By the way, no state shifted towards the left. No state went to Terry McAuliffe. No, sorry, not. No state trended left. I would say. I believe one county trended left, not state. One county trended left out of all counties in Virginia. Just to put that out there. Only one county chip trended left. Just to let you guys know. Uh, I would say Montana. Yeah, Montana I heard is pretty nice. Has the yeah best second governor. Governor I don't know. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna put Montana green. Montana's green. Sorry, I skipped that. But now Georgia, in terms of politics, Georgia's shifting to the left. But in terms of land and all that stuff, Georgia is kind of like a city place, and Atlanta, gets hectic. Georgia is pretty busy all the time. I don't get why it would be the best. It's just your average state, to be honest. When I put it in red, I don't mean it's the top worst. It's not the top 10 worst, but it's pretty average. South Carolina, it's basically like Carolina. I would say green. Uh, I don't get the difference between West Virginia and Virginia. I guess West Virginia is kind of more hotter, I would say. Um, and Virginia itself gets more snow than West Virginia. Tell me if I'm wrong. Now, Indiana's pretty nice. Definitely not the best state. Maybe high top 20s, I would say. Wisconsin, it's pretty nice. Uh, I believe it's the state that has the best cheese, where the milk and the cows come from. Other than that, you're gonna see a lot of farming, blue collar workers in Wisconsin. Nothing really much there. Michigan, I believe they have good ice cream. They have good ice cream. And when Obama was president, I believe he stopped by Michigan a lot to eat ice cream there, I believe. So they're known for their ice cream, I believe. And they're next to Wisconsin, so it kind of makes sense with the milk and the cheese and all that stuff. It makes sense. Any more chats coming in? Nope. Sorry, I forgot to keep this up. So we only have a few people in here. Let's try to get more, guys. Ohio. Okay, Ohio. Red Ohio elections. I'm pretty sure you're in here, but yeah, we're stopping by your state. I don't really know what there is much. I, Ohio gets a lot of snow. That's what I know, and I'm gonna put it in green. In terms of governing, I think Ohio's pretty nice. Um, in terms of politics, and they're a Republican state for those Republicans out there. Uh, yes, okay, yes. And I'm not doing it for you. I really do think Ohio's a good state. It's just that I haven't been there, so I don't really know. I already know in terms of politics, Ohio is a great state. And now Pennsylvania is more of the working kind of state. I don't really get what there is in Pennsylvania. It's definitely not the best state. Not the worst. Um, and we're gonna fill in all these states on the side. New Hampshire is pretty decent. I would say I don't really like that state. Vermont it's okay. Massachusetts, yeah, it's all right. Rhode Island, it's all right. In fact, Rhode Island is the smallest state, I believe, in the United States. Connecticut is bad. I actually think New Jersey is a pretty nice state. It's small and all that. I do like New Jersey a lot. And like I mentioned, for those who don't know, my dad did go to every single state in the United States, uh, but I didn't. So, and he's not even from here. So he took a road trip. He did tell me how states were, so I can get a little glimpse of that. If you're telling me, "Oh, you don't know this state, you never been here," then why are you marking it red or green? Uh, my dad has been to every single state. He showed me pictures. He showed me where he's been at. He told me about them. Like that's how I know Virginia is a great state. You see a lot of green there, and yeah, Virginia's governing is good as well. Who is your favorite senator? That's a great question for the Q&A. Let's get more Q&A questions up here. So who's your favorite senator? There's a lot of favorite senators. I like Ted Cruz, okay? Republicans may not like him, but I like Ted Cruz. Some Republicans may have. It's pretty split. They didn't like him because what happened in 2016, 2015 with Donald Trump and the debate and whatever. I like Ted Cruz. I think he's gotten more mature over the years. He definitely was not mature in 2015. I like Ted Cruz. He's a top 5 best for me. I'm not sure if he's the best. I think he might be the best, actually. Um, I'm not a big fan of Marco Rubio. I do think he's going to win a Senate race. Same with Ron DeSantis. He's going to win his governor race as well. I like Ted Cruz, and the main reason why is because he's been standing up. He's been standing up to what we're about to talk about, Ketanji Brown Jackson. He exposed her. He exposed Dr. Fauci. He's been exposing people who should not be in politics, literally, who should not have their jobs. And that's why I like Ted Cruz, because he's real. Yeah, Roger Marshall. Yeah. Uh, what what state is Roger Marshall in? I'm not really sure. Okay, we're almost done. Delaware, boring. Maryland, boring. Why do people even live here? I don't know why. New York is pretty good. Okay, New York is pretty good. But when it comes to the safety and the public health of New York, it is a horrible state. In fact, the worst state in the United States when it comes to health, security. You know, they may be a state that funds their police more than any other state, but still, they have one of the most crime while they're funding their police more than any other state. They still have one of the worst crimes. So yeah, I'm gonna put New York red. Okay, if they had a better governor, if they had less crime, yes, New York would be one of the best states. But if I have to see a change in New York's leadership in terms of politics, it's a horrible state. But in terms of New York itself, New York City, especially at night, is beautiful. But it's unsafe, literally. Like if you go there for vacation, the chance of getting stabbed is pretty high. Now Maine, I heard Maine is pretty nice. I like Maine. It shares the border with Canada. So there you guys go. The states filled in green are the top best states in the United States. The states filled in red are the top worst states. And some states that are filled in red, I'm not saying they're one of the worst, but they're average. Okay, the states filled in red are average to one of the worst. The states filled in green are pretty solid, I would say. And I know you see California in green here. In terms of politics, California is terrible, but other than that, California is pretty nice. It gets really hot. It's really hard. Kansas. Uh, yeah. What about Kansas? I don't like Kansas. Oh, okay. Roger Marshall is in Kansas. Okay, I believe that's what you're saying. Okay, this is my map. Uh, if this was a presidential election, the green side would win with the electoral votes you guys see here. So yeah, thank you guys for staying in. I know that sounded like I was ending the stream. I'm not ending the stream. But what I'm trying to say is for the people who are here from the start. For example, Red Ohio Elections. Shout out to you. Shout out to Red Ohio Elections. Everybody go subscribe to him. Um, if you have a channel going, I believe you do. It sounds like it, Red Ohio Elections. Shout out to you. You were here from the beginning, and you're still here. Same with Ravenous Raptors. Yeah, yes, he is in Kansas. Okay. Um, okay, so we're gonna talk about Ketanji Brown Jackson, and let's see if my face cam is gonna do me any good right here. Let me stop screen sharing. Okay, let's see. Uh, let's see here. Okay. Wow. It's not lagging anymore. Is it lagging for you guys? It's not lagging for me. I think it was because the electoral map was kind of lagging everything out. Is it lagging for you guys? It's not laggy for me. I think it fixed. So we're gonna have my face cam on. By the way, I'm getting a haircut. Uh, yeah, my hair is getting way too long. So, okay, let's get back more with the politics. This is a politics only channel. So yeah, no lag. Yeah, it's a little bit laggy still, but like it's not pausing, terribly like it was. But it's still it's better than last time. So I'm gonna keep it on. Okay, so we're gonna talk about Ketanji Brown Jackson. Uh, and then we're gonna go on. Probably I'm gonna do my midterms prediction, my Senate midterms prediction after we talk about Ketanji Brown Jackson, and then I'm gonna head out. So we have about 20 minutes left, maybe even 30 actually. That prediction might take long. I don't know if I'm gonna do prediction live. I want to, so you guys can do your predictions with me live because I never did that before. I want to hear you guys' opinions live as well. Follow along with me, and also Q&A chat. Put your Q&A questions in the comment section down below. And I thank these people for putting their Q&A questions. Ravenous Raptors and Red Ohio Election. Shout out to you guys. You guys have been here from the start. So Ketanji Brown Jackson. Ketanji Brown Jackson from the beginning, I thought she was going to be a good Supreme Court nomination. I thought she was going to be good. She's a Democrat, but I don't care. I don't care if you have a D. I care if you are qualified enough. I thought she was qualified until I saw her records. Her records represent her as a radical Democrat. That's what it is. And Ted Cruz asked her, this is why I like Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz asked her, I forgot what he asked her, but he said, uh, "What do board members do?" or something like that, and then uh, and she said, "All I remember is I don't." She said, "I don't know what board members do," and that shows you how unqualified she literally is. A board member. Tell me if I'm wrong. I believe she's a board member. She is a board member, and she literally said in that video, "I don't know what board members do." She looks okay. Okay. By the way, if you don't know what video I'm talking about, I put a link to the video in my recent video, so go check that out if you want to see the video where Ted Cruz slammed her. Ted Cruz is, yeah, I like Ted Cruz. I do. You know, he might do this, for some support from the Republicans, but I think he's pretty nice. I like Ted Cruz a lot. Uh, yeah, my face camera is pretty good, I think. So yeah, back to Ketanji Brown Jackson. So Ketanji Brown Jackson, I thought was good. I was completely wrong. I thought she was good. Now, there has been some talk, and there is a possibility that she could be this not she could be. This could be based on race, a racial motivation from Joe Biden specifically. I think he nominated her to get more votes from the black people, more support from them because he has lost a lot of black people, a lot of them, and a lot of people have turned on him. I'm not saying that he's lost I'm not saying that Republicans have more black support than Joe Biden. No, that will never happen. He has more support than Republicans, obviously, from black people, but he's lost some. And I think this is racially motivated. There's a possibility, and I do think it is kind of racially motivated. And he's kind of being, I wouldn't say racist. He shouldn't be doing that. You're supposed to pick the most qualified person to the Supreme Court. If the most qualified person is black, I'm fine with that. But Ketanji Brown Jackson is not the most qualified person. If the most qualified person was Mexican, I'm fine with that. You see here, Jackson didn't know what a woman is, but that's another thing. I forgot about that. There's a lot of things that she doesn't know about that I'm forgetting to mention. She also doesn't know what a woman is. He told her. Uh, oh no, not her. There's a lady, like an older lady, that asked her, "Can you define a woman?" She's from Tennessee, by the way. A Tennessee lady asked Ketanji Brown Jackson. I watched that video, by the way. Uh, can you define a woman? She says, "I'm not a biologist." I believe that's what she says. It's so easy. I can describe a woman. A woman is a person with a womb, a uterus, woman body parts, and don't get started with, "Oh, I can change, I can go get my, private parts," I would say, changed. No, that's artificial. If you want to be transgender and change your body parts, that's artificial. I'm talking about natural body parts, what you're born with. Not, I can change my body part. No, no. Don't get, you know, Ravenous Raptors says, uh, I agree. I think Biden's nomination was definitely racially motivated, and that people should be chosen on qualifications. Exactly, and that's the main thing here. Exactly. Okay, so enough with Ketanji Brown Jackson. You guys already know the deal. I'm sure you guys watched a lot of it. So, okay, on to my Senate. This is the longest live stream I've done. The longest was, I believe, about 32 minutes long, 29 minutes actually. I think we're gonna go up to 50 minutes. We're gonna do my Senate midterms prediction. I'm gonna stop my face cam so my map does not lag, and we're gonna do my prediction. And you guys can follow along with me. Tell me what your predictions, state by state. So, for example, when I'm on the state of, I would say, Nevada, you guys can tell me your prediction for Nevada, and then when I move on to Arizona, you can tell me what you think about Arizona, who it's going to go to, between Mark Kelly and whatnot. So yeah, I'm gonna turn off my face cam, and I'll screen share the map. Um, by the way, tell me who you guys have winning. I'm just gonna give you guys a little hint. I have the Republicans winning 53 to 48, I believe. Yeah, 53 to 48, I think. So yeah, what do you guys have for the midterms? They're right around the corner, by the way. So I'm gonna mute myself so my thing can load faster. Okay, so Ravenous Raptors says 53-47 Republicans. Yeah, I agree. I thought it was 53-48. Sorry. No, it's not 53-4. I think it's 53-47. You're right. Um yeah, I can see them getting 54, but that's a little bit of a reach. You don't want to bet that much. So, okay, my map is loading. I'm about to put it on in a second, and we'll get on to my live midterms prediction. Also, anybody new here, please give me your Q&A questions in the chat and give me your predictions on the midterms because I'm about to share my screen and we're going to do a live midterms prediction. Okay, so let me put the map on real quick. Okay, guys, just like how Ravenous Raptors did it. Let me know your predictions of Red Ohio elections. I believe you've been here from the start, so if you're still here, let me know what you think about the Senate midterms. Anybody new, let me know what you think. The map is about to pop up in a second. I'm going to screen share right now. Let me just type in Democrats and Republicans, and I'm just gonna fill in the solid states really quick. I'm not gonna show that; it's a waste of time. Okay, I'm about to screen share literally right now. So it's screen share. Someone else commented. Let me just put that. Hold up. Okay. Uh, Red Ohio elections. Thank you for letting me know you're here. Uh, by the way, anybody who wants to do a collab, whether it's Red Ohio elections, Ravenous Raptors, whatever your name is, or anybody else, if you want to do a collab, let me know right now in the chat. We can get that started because I believe no political YouTuber did a collab of 2022. I think if I can get a collab done within this week, I believe we can be the first. I think my channel will be the first political channel to start a Q&A with 20 for the year of 2022. I don't think there was a Q&A for 2022. Let's talk elections. Uh, sorry, not Q&A. Collab, YouTube collab, political collab. I believe Let's Talk Elections. He obviously has over 100K subscribers. I just want to mention, I believe he did a collab though with some random people. But yeah, he did a collab. Other than that, Purple Political Talk did not. I don't think he did. Maybe he did actually. Maybe he did. Uh, and then American Predictions. I don't think he did as well. Uh, so I think I can be the first person to do a collab. uh, Red Ohio elections. If you want to do collab, Ravenous Raptors. I don't think you do politics, by the way. Just letting you guys know. You don't have to have a channel to do a collab. I literally want to invite anybody here. So, okay, back to the map. Uh, Here we are. Let me know if you guys see the map. Okay, you guys see the map. Okay, Washington. Okay, we're gonna fill in the safe states, and then I'll get on to my prediction, and we can end the stream. Safe, 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 safe. By the way, when I fill in the states, does it lag like a delay when I fill in the states? Do some states not get filled for you guys? Blue or red? Let me know. Uh, Illinois, Colorado. Yeah, I would say. Actually, no. Colorado is not safe. What am I doing? Uh, New York definitely safe. New York is lost at this point. Uh, okay, not too laggy here. North Dakota, South Dakota, all safe. Oklahoma, in my opinion, not really my opinion. It is the safest Republican state. Missouri, Iowa, I would say is pretty safe. I don't think a Democrat could possibly win it. I would say likely to safe. Okay, I'll put it likely. Okay, uh, Alabama, South Carolina, Kentucky, Indiana, Utah. I don't know why I skipped that. Idaho. Okay, so there we go. Let's get on to Ohio. This one's for you. Red Ohio elections. Ohio's pretty safe. I'm joking. It's not for you. Ohio is truly safe Republican. Um, a collab would be interesting. Ravenous Raptors. Okay, he says it's not lagging. Okay, yeah, I'm just making sure. It's not lagging for me. I just want to see if it's lagging for you guys to see if whatever it's showing me, if it's showing the same thing for you guys. I just want to know. So yeah, let me know anytime if you want to do a collab. I actually need to check on your channel. I don't really know what you post. I checked on your channel a lot. I think you do mapping, maybe. I believe so. Yeah, collab would definitely be interesting. Hit me up on my email. Let me put my email in the chat if anyone wants to hit me up in my email. Or just tell me right now if you guys want to do collab. Here's my email. DanielJSimon7@gmail.com. There it is. If anyone wants to do collab. Okay, so let's get on with the prediction. Let's start off with Nevada. So first thing before we start, do you guys think that Nevada is going red, or do you guys think Nevada is going blue for the Senate midterms? For each state, you guys start first, and then I give you guys my prediction. What do you guys think about Nevada? Red or blue? What do you guys think? I already know what I'm going to say. I think Nevada's going red. Okay, lean margin likely what? Tilt. Nevada will go red. Okay, a lot of you guys think that. Um, okay. Oops. Lean. Okay. In fact, I do agree with you guys. I think in terms of Senate wise, I do think Nevada will be lean Republican. Exactly what you said. In terms of margin, Ravens Raptors, give me a margin as well if you can. I think it's going to go red by 3%, around 3%, maybe 2.7%, high twos, above 2.5%, low threes, somewhere around there. They don't have it. And the main reason why, Democrats can definitely win this for sure. But the main reason why is because they don't have a strong Democratic candidate up for the ticket. They really don't. Republicans are favored, and that's basically to sum it up. That's the main reason why. Arizona. What do you guys think about Arizona? Red or blue? Arizona is pretty tricky, confusing to be honest, because Mark Kelly recently won, and Marcus McSally was a complete disaster. I'm glad she's gone. Disaster for Republicans. What do you guys think about Arizona? Okay. Ravenous Raptors says 2 to 3% GOP. So you guys basically agree with me. Wow, we're basically on the same page here. Is my audio good? Should I raise it? Should I lower it? What do you guys think? Arizona will go red, says Ravenous Raptors. Sorry, let me put that up. Yeah, it's gonna go red. I agree. I think it's gonna flip. I do think it's gonna flip. If it does go blue, I'll be shocked. No, I don't. I will not be shocked. But yeah, I do think it's gonna go red. Audio is good. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because guys, some devices, some PCs, some laptops, audio may be too high, audio may be too low. For me, my audio might be different from you guys. So, okay, Arizona. I do have it flipping from blue to red by 2%, somewhere around there. Definitely not lean margin. I think Arizona is going to be super close. We're not going to get into too much detail because I'm about to go live for a straight hour, you guys. If you really want to watch my Senate midterms prediction, go ahead and watch it. Go scroll down through my channel. Go find it, whatever you want to do, because I explain it over there. I explain each state and why I think it's going to go red or blue. Right now, I don't have the guts. I've been talking for a straight hour, you guys. All right. Alaska, I would say likely. Colorado, lean Democrat, definitely not solid. Do you guys understand where I'm coming from? I've been talking for an hour. Wisconsin, I have it flipping. Ron Johnson is going to win, no doubt. If he doesn't win, it's I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, definitely not Till. I think it's going to be lean. Ron Johnson might win by 4%, 4.3, somewhere around there. Let me know if you guys. Ron Johnson, a lean victory in Wisconsin. And the main reason why is because I believe I forgot her name. Uh, yeah, I forgot her name. I don't know. But yeah, the Democratic candidate in Wisconsin, I believe it's a she. Trying to forget. Yeah, she's not a good competitor, especially Ron Johnson. Yeah, he's gonna wreck her. So, what do you guys think about Wisconsin? Let me know. What do you guys think about Colorado? Georgia, Georgia, I believe is going to be the closest state out of any state when it comes to the Senate midterms. I believe Herschel Walker is going to win. I believe he's a good example for African Americans. He's good. He's a good example for Republicans in this state. And John Ossoff, sorry, not John Ossoff. That's the special. That's a special race. I don't think they have a special elections, right, guys? Georgia doesn't have special elections anymore. I'm talking too much. Yeah, I think he's Herschel Walker, former football player, retired. He's gonna win by 2%. Okay, chats are coming in. They were delayed for a second. I think North Carolina is likely, says Red Ohio Elections. Uh, Likely? No, I don't think so. I think lean. 3%, I would say. I don't think it's gonna go blue just yet. No way. And then lean GOP for Wisconsin. Yeah, I do think Ron Johnson's gonna win by 4%. I do. And then they just don't have the Democrats just don't have a tough competitor in Wisconsin. I think they can possibly win it in the Senate in a few more elections from now when they find someone better. Ravenous Raptors says likely GOP for North Carolina. Now I think you guys are reaching a little bit. Definitely a lot likely. I would say lean is pretty good. Red Ohio election says a lean Georgia. Uh, Not quite. I think it's too. I don't know. Georgia is kind of confusing because in 2016 it went to Trump by 6%, and then it automatically flipped. So it's kind of weird here. And then Ravenous Raptors. Is it Ravenous Raptors or is it Ravenous Raptors? I think it's Ravenous Raptors. Tilt GOP for Georgia and Pennsylvania. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the Rust Belt. Georgia, you said? Okay. Tilt for Georgia. Yeah, I agree. For Georgia, yeah. Okay. Now Pennsylvania. I do think Pennsylvania. I think Dr. Oz. If you guys didn't know, Dr. Oz is now the nominee because the other guy dropped out because he got divorced and it's personal issues. So yeah, I do think Dr. Oz is going to win. People are doubting him. I don't know why. I think he's. I think he's going to bring a tough. I think he's a good competitor. I think he's going to be. I think he's going to get more people out to vote, and he's going to. I think he's going to be pretty good. If he doesn't win, well, I'll be shocked. No, he can definitely lose. Okay, let's be honest here. But I do think he's going to win by about a percentage point, no more than that. It's going to be very close. You know, I almost have him losing, but I think he can pull it out. You know, barely. New Hampshire. You know, what do you guys think about New Hampshire? Last state. What do you guys think? I'm going to end off the stream. So, what do you guys think about New Hampshire? Ravenous Raptors says lean GOP for Florida and tilt Dem for New Hampshire. Tilt Dem for New Hampshire. Okay. In fact, I actually agree with you. I do think it's going to be tilt Dem for New Hampshire. I think they're going to win it by about a percentage point, maybe 2%. Sorry, I missed Florida out. Sorry, guys. Florida, I think it's lean to likely. Lean to likely is where I would put Florida at. I would put it likely. I think Ron DeSantis could win it by 6 to 8%. If you guys want me to be exact, 6 to 8%, I think is good. And I do think he's going up against Chris. What's his name again? I forgot. Chris something, which is a former Republican. He actually switched parties. I forgot what his name was. It had Chris in it though. Red Ohio elections says tilt Democrat for New Hampshire. Yeah, we all agree, guys. We all agree. Okay, 53-47. Republicans take it back. Same with the House. House is later. Actually, I don't do House predictions. If you guys didn't know, bro, I have to fill out every single county for every single state. That's crazy. Who's gonna waste your time for House election predictions, you guys? Who? Yeah. Chris. Wait, no, not Charlie Crist. Yeah, you're right. Charlie Crist. Okay. Yeah, you've been doing more research than me. Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I forgot his name. All right, there you guys go. Anything we've missed? No, I don't think so. We got to ranking all 50 states. We talked about what's her name, Ketanji Brown Jackson. You guys gave me your Q&A questions. I don't think we have any more. In fact, if you guys have any more, let me know. By the way, I gave you guys my email. If you guys want to hit me up, Q&A, collab. And yeah. And we just did. Okay, so that's my Senate predictions. There you guys go. Oh, by the way, what do you guys think about Oklahoma's special districts? I actually never took a look at that, by the way. I just filled in red. Is it going blue or red? What do you guys think about the special elections? Sorry. When it comes to special elections, it gets very different, you know. What do you guys think about Oklahoma's? Did you guys know there was going to be a special election in Oklahoma? I'm just going to leave that in red, okay? There you guys go. That's pretty much it. If you guys want to see my face one more time for, I don't know why. Myself. Am I still muted? I don't think I am muted. Nathan is going to win. Okay. Nathan Dam? Is that his actual last name, Nathan Dam? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna stop screen sharing. Oh wow, we got more people at the last second, right before I'm about to end the stream. Sorry guys, I'm ending the stream. We're live for an hour, bro. All right, so I didn't know Oklahoma had a special election. Me too. I did my predictions 2 months ago or a month ago, and it never had a special election. I believe they just added that, by the way. Oh, you said that wrong. Okay. I was gonna say. I think you said that wrong. Okay, I didn't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, if anybody wanted to do collab, hit me up my email. I don't want to repeat myself. You guys know what to do. Follow me on TikTok, by the way. Please follow me. Get me to 200 followers. We're so close to 200 followers. All right, I'm gonna end the stream. Goodbye, everybody. I'm about to end the broadcast. Stay tuned for my future broadcasts. If you guys like this background, do you want me to change it to a Russian flag? No, I'm just kidding. I'll never do that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Goodbye, everybody. You guys can leave. I'm ending it. See ya.